Hey everyone, this is Walking Tall 202 back with another casting video. I know it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, but my camera wasn't working, and so my friend World War II Beast is helping me out. And if you haven't seen World War II Beast's new video, Skyrim Anticipation, I'd highly recommend it because it's a really good video. And back to the video, but I'll be able to explain my casting choices a lot better this time because you'll be able to hear my reasons for why I casted them, so you won't have to be like, oh my god, what was this guy thinking? And if you haven't heard, well, I hate to have to break this to you, but Warner Brothers plans to reboot and or reinvent the Batman franchise after Nolan has finished with his visionary versions of the Batman legacy. And with that being said, I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents about possible casting choices, and I really hope you like them. I mean, I put more thought into these people than just like trying to throw a cast together, so I hope you enjoy. The first voting matchup is for Commissioner Gordon, and it's basically JFK, which is Greg Kinnear, and Walter White, which is Bryan Cranston. So I can honestly see both of these people portraying Commissioner Gordon since they wear an epic mustache and sport glasses well. Danny Glover is my only choice to play Lucius Fox because of movies like Lethal Weapon and stuff, and films like that, and Zoe Saldana playing his daughter named Michelle Fox, who one day wants to run the company like her father. And after seeing The King's Speech, I only had one person in mind to play Alfred, and that is Jeffrey Rush, who's been in movies like The King's Speech and Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides recently, and he's great as playing this calm and collected teacher, and that's basically the figure that he's portraying as Alfred. The second voting consists for the Batman itself, which you'll see in a suave photo on the left and an intimidating photo on the right. And if you are more favor to the Arkham Asylum type of Batman, or is big, bulky, and menacing, you may like these potential choices. My first choice is Ben Affleck, and yes, I know that he's played Daredevil, but in the movies like Company Man and The Town recently, I could just see him as portraying Batman. In The Town, he was just this very fit criminal that also wanted to make a change in his life, and it was a change for the better. And that is what Bruce Wayne wanted to do when he began his quest as becoming Batman. And in The Company Man, you see him as this very intellectual businessman that was downgraded because of the economy. The second choice for a bulky Batman is Michael Fassbender, who isn't a stranger to comic book movies due to the fact that he was cast as Magneto, and he did an amazing job, but I could also see him as playing Batman. Don't get me wrong, I loved his performance as Magneto, but I could still see him as playing Batman because Magneto and Batman have two similar identities. Magneto was scarred for life when his parents were killed, and so was Bruce. Granted that Magneto had a more tragic experience with his parents being killed. Now, if you prefer a more toned type of Batman similar to the Dark Knight's Bruce Wayne or Batman, you may like these casting choices. First is Michael C. Hall, who does an outstanding job in the TV show Dexter. He's a phenomenal actor, and he's even won a Golden Globe for his performance. In Dexter, he plays a serial killer with a strong ethical code, and that's why I think he could portray Batman. And I know you may be asking, isn't he a little too short to play Batman? Some would say yes, but others would remember that Michael Keaton was 5'9", even though Batman is supposed to be 6'2", and Michael C. Hall, however, is 5'10.5". Okay, now pay a lot of attention to the suit. Just like focus on it for a couple of seconds, and you'll see what I'm about to do. Oh, you see that? Jake Gyllenhaal's wearing the same suit. But I could also see him sporting the Batman suit, and here's why. He's considered to be the most fit man in Hollywood, and he was also considered for the role of Bruce Wayne and Batman in Batman Begins. So, I mean, that's a good enough reason, along with movies like Donnie Darko and Prince of Persia and Jarhead. He just plays different characters, and I think this would just be a step up, because in Donnie Darko, he was just a very enticingly dark persona, and I just think that Batman would also be a step up. Yes, there is a reason for me showing this picture twice. It's because look at the similarities between this picture and this picture. This is Garrett Hedlund from Tron, and I mean just throw a cape and cowl on this guy, put a batarang in his hand instead of the light discs, and you basically got Batman. And here's why. In Tron, he was the son of a billionaire, but when his father vanished, he was left to run the company, and he didn't want to. So he did what he saw fit, and I could see him playing Batman is because of the picture on the right, and that is from Death Sentence, where he plays a menacing character that sought for revenge. I hope you've liked all my casting choices. I mean, this is your decision ultimately, and I could honestly see all of these people portraying Batman, and I leave it up to you because you know what you want in Batman, and I know there's probably not going to be one definitive answer, but hopefully you'll get the person that you want. I'm Walking Tall 202, and I'll see you later.